It's a good problem. All right, guys, so we're going to start with graphing kind of quickly and then keep going. Okay, if we start with a function that is a to the x, that is an exponential function. When you go to graph that, every single time you will use the points 0, 1, and 1 base. Okay, every single time, that's where we will begin. So for our graphing for logs and exponentials, we're not going to be plugging in a bunch of points and evaluating these things. We're going to start with these 2 basic points and do all of the transformations, and that's all you have to show me. So, for example, let's say our function is 3 to the x. So what would be the 2 points I'm going to use for this graph?
Is it 0, 1, and 1, 3?
Yep, 0, 1, and 1, 3. Question? And then exponential functions always have a horizontal asymptote. It is on the x-axis until it's been shifted. I don't have any shifts happening here. There's no plus or minus any number, no stretch, no flip, nothing. So my graph will follow the asymptote and grow exponentially. So your horizontal asymptote for this one is y equals 0. Okay, that's very basic. Obviously, we didn't do anything other than the 2 points. But that's the general idea, and that's where you start every time. So let's try another one. We'll just jump right in with lots of changes. Let's do 2 times 3 to the x plus 1 minus 4. So what 2 points will I start with this time? What's one of the points I'll start with for sure every single time?
0.
Good. 0, 1. Okay. 0, 1. And then what's the other point?
1, 3.
1, 3. Yes, your base is 3, so 1, 3. I'm going to use a bunch of different colors. If you have different colored pens or pencils, you might want to use those just to keep track of your dots here, because we're going to do several transformations. When you're going through and doing stretches, shifting, all of that, it's kind of like order of operations. You have to multiply before you would add or subtract. So we're going to deal with the 2 out in front before we do any of the left, right, up, down. So what is that 2 out in front doing? Yeah, that's a vertical stretch. It's multiplying the y values by 2. So you don't have to write this down. I'm just going to jot it down so you can see it. 0, 1 is going to become 0, 2. And 1, 3 is going to become 1, 6. Okay? So let me add some tick marks here. So I'll do these in purple. I now have 0, 2, and 1, 6. You guys see those okay? So then the final step we have to do is the shifting. So up, down, left, right, where am I going? Left 1 and down 4, good. And I'm going to do that just in one step. So each purple point, I'm going to count left 1, down 4, and flip my point. So left 1, down 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So my green dots are the 2 dots that I need for my graph. Where will the horizontal asymptote be this time? Yeah, Oscar.
-2?
Not quite.
No, it's -3.
No. Try again. You're getting closer. -4. It is wherever the vertical shift is. Okay? If you think about a horizontal asymptote, it's early. Don't worry. Moving it left and right, that's not going to have any sort of impact on the asymptote, but shifting it up and down definitely will. So it's going down 4, so I know my horizontal asymptote is all the way down at y equals -4. And then switch your graph, and that's it. Questions on that one? Yeah, Ben?
Are there any vertical asymptotes?
Not for an exponential, but when we get to logs, that's what has vertical. Yep. Only horizontal asymptotes. All right, let's try another one. Let's do -2 times 4 to the -x, and then outside of that, -2, -3. Otherwise, we have too many 2's. So I want you guys to take a minute here, see if you can graph this one. I know we've got a lot of negatives going on. We know what happens with our negatives. You guys remember negatives? What does the one in front do? Yeah, over the x-axis. What does the negative up with the x do? Exactly, flips over the y-axis. So clearly you're doing both of those things here. So give this one a try. Thank you. Check in with your neighbor or someone around you. Do you agree?
Mine's way off. Mine's all.
Is it all the way down at like -11?
Yeah, it's down.
That might be right.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Mine's up.
Mine's off the graph.
Yeah, it goes pretty far down,
Oh
right?
God, okay.
Off the
I was like, this is really.
Because it gets multiplied by a -2 and then also shifted down
Down by
3.
three.
It's like down at -11.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. Why'd I doubt
Wait,
myself?
if it were like a -2 and for the x, is it if you multiply the x by base, it's -1/2?
-1/2.
That's like
Yeah. No. I don't do a lot of that with logs and exponentials, like not a lot of horizontal stretches and compressions happening. Yeah. Vertical, yes.
Multiply by the 2.
Would you do the y first and then the x, or you do it at the same time?
Oh,
It doesn't
why
matter,
do I-
yeah.
That there.
You just want to do them before you do the down 3. Yep.
1, 4, 1,
Okay, guys, let's take a peek here.
and then wait.
So your 2 points that you started with, 0, 1, and 1, 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then when you multiply by that -2, you're flipping and stretching vertically. We can do that all at once. So you're going to be at 0, -2, and then 1, -8. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then where do I go after that?
You go down first.
Yeah, down 3. So we're at 1, 2, 3. And then this guy's down here at -11. That's lovely. And then where's your horizontal asymptote? -3.
Did you get the flip it over the y?
Oh, I forgot my other flip, didn't I? Okay, well, let's flip that. We can do that with our purple ones here. So that stays there. I gave you too many flips. There we go. So you end up with that lovely graph that's way down far on your paper. How do we do, guys?
Pretty well.
Pretty horrible? What happened? That's just him. Okay, Ada, what happened?
I forgot.
Well, okay, it happens. There's a lot of flipping. Do you see why there's 2 flips? Okay. All right, questions before we do something other than graphing these?
Like over the y-axis because it's really nice.
Yep, so this one right here, that's a flip over X. And this guy makes you flip over Y. Okay? All right. Let's keep going with exponentials, but let's do some solving. We do a lot of different things today, guys.
How are you gonna do this with your kids tomorrow when you start short class?
I only have honors on black days. I know, it's nice. It makes it so much simpler for planning. There's, you know, snow days or weird schedule stuff. I'm just like, nope, only black days. I have all regular on red days and all honors on black days. So it's very nice.
This would not be fun to have to do it condensed.
We wouldn't get through it. Yeah, there's no way.
That'd be very stressful for the kids.
It's a lot in a regular day, so just saying. All right, guys, we're gonna solve for x. Now we haven't gone over logarithms or anything like that yet, so we need to be able to solve this just with stuff you already know. So what we're gonna try to do is make the bases match. You always want to go to the smaller number when you make them match. So what base do you think I want to use here? 3. So this side is going to stay as 3 to the x plus 1. What can I rewrite the right side as? 3 to the 4th, yes. Once you've got your bases matching, then you can just set the exponents equal. You're not like canceling out the exponents, anything like that. But the only way for this to be a true equation is if those two exponents actually equal each other. So we can then move to x plus 1 equals 4. So x equals 3. Simple enough, right? Okay. Let's try another one. Let's do 9 to the 2x equals 27. You guys want to try? Thank you, Oscar. All right, guys, give it a go. Check in with each other. There's already a 2x up there, so we'll do an exponential. Hold on.
I'm going to the I was like, I'm gonna stop there. I said just walked out and so if I could go home early and go back to sleep,
Or you can multiply the same basis.
the answer is 3 over 4. Are you going to the I have my I've never been to a Madison one. I want to
And then the correct way and correct. Yeah. And then just down.
It's basically it's in the parking lot? It's supposed to be raining. They have it set. I don't really know what. Maybe they'll frantically move it into the gym. Hopefully.
All right, guys, let's look.
Yeah, see? Oh, that's a lasting game. Actual lasting game. I was supposed to take pictures of that.
I think everybody was okay with making these both a base of 3. Yeah, okay, so this is 3 squared to the 2x. This one's 3 cubed. 3 to the 4x equals 3 cubed. And 3/4. Looked like walking around, I think almost everybody got that. Yes? Okay. Let's do a little trickier one. Just for fun, right? Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, E. Oh. To the negative x squared. I was not.
We'll move it a little bit too fast. Oh, wait.
Oh, there's skinny ones right there.
The one you shove under the LN.
Yes, but we don't need the ln yet. But yes, it is.
You don't need to know where it is.
All right, guys. E to the negative x squared. You want to try it?
You can plug it here.
Yeah, you can't look away in here. It's shocking sometimes when you look back. Don't blink. That's fair.
No, yeah, I looked at that quick.
What?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't blink. I still don't know. Okay. No natural logs required for this. That is good that you guys recognize that E is the base with natural logs, but we do not need logs for this. E is just a number, guys. It's an irrational number like pi. We'll get into what it actually is later, but you don't need that right now either. This is really just a question of, do you know all of your exponent rules, and do you know them well? So The left side I'm going to leave as e to the negative x squared. Okay, e to the x squared. What is that really saying? E to the 2x, yes. Okay, and how could I rewrite 1 over e?
You get a -1.
Yes. We're off to a good start, guys.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
All right, left side, e to the negative x squared. How can I condense on the right side? Like, those have the same base. No, add them. So 2x minus 1. Guys, think about it. If I had, you know, x cubed times x squared, that's x to the 5th, right? Because I added? Okay. So this is going to be e to the 2x minus 1. All right, bases match, right? So I can say negative x squared equals 2x minus 1. And you have to solve that. Okay, so it's just a quadratic. I'm going to move the x squared over.
Oh, that's all what I
Does it factor? No, there's nothing that multiplies to give you -1 and adds up to 2. Because you need -1 and +1, so that would not work. Okay, let's practice completing the square, guys.
Can we do quadratic formula?
Quadratic formula would work, but let's practice completing the square. Because you guys need to practice it. And this is a simple one. This is not a terrible complete the square, okay? You have to know it. All right, I'll give you a second to try. Complete the square, and then I'll go through it.
I don't know, man. I always put that.
Guys, there will come questions on assessments where I say solve by completing the square. So if you can't do it, that's no good.
How does do quadratic formula?
Yeah, well, now you get to practice this.
You didn't give me actual.
I did not give you extra points, no. Yeah, and I said no.
He just asked for extra points just for fun.
Wait, so you really got a better grade on it, so. Oh my god. The assessment I did worse.
Please give an A. Thank you.
You got to retain what you know. It's not just know it for a day. It's know it, well,
No, for a week.
forever, but
For a month.
until the part 1 is done.
Honestly, until exams are over, really. Until we take that SAT, we got after that.
And then you need it for calculus, so.
Oh. Forget it. What day of college?
There you go. When you're working someday. All right, guys. Completing the square. I just don't like the 0 being on the left, so I switched that. That's all that I did there. And then I move the 1. Completing the square. What do I do?
Take b divided by 2 and then square it.
I divide that b value by 2 and I square it. What do I get? I add that to both sides. Both sides. Yes, we must keep it balanced. Okay, so the left side, you've now made a perfect square trinomial. What does it turn into?
That's
Quantity squared.
oh.
Right? That's what we're doing?
I was about to say x plus 1 and then.
Oh, well, I mean, that is what it is, but the whole point is you made something that squares. Then once you're here, you're just square rooting both sides. So x plus 1 equals plus or minus root 2. So your answer is -1 plus or minus root 2. Move that up a little for you guys. Okay? Okay. Questions so far?
Probably not solve that by myself.
This is why we'll continue to practice them, okay?
So the purpose of completing this square is the perfect square trinomial.
Yes. And it's useful when you get into certain parts of calculus. it works even if it's not a quadratic. It could be a 4th degree and you can still complete the square. Quadratic formula won't work on that. So it's something that you're going to need down the road. So I'm going to make you practice it. All right, guys, let's keep going here. Okay, we are going to rewrite as an exponential. We're now switching over to some log stuff. Log base A of B equals C. That's our first one. You looked away again. You can't do that. You should stop looking away. Log base A of B equals C. Okay, so there's a couple of ways you can go about doing this. Some of you probably just have it memorized and go, okay, A is the base, C is the exponent, it's going to equal B. That's fine. The other way you can do this is what's called exponentiating both sides. It's fine if you just know the A to the C equals B. Okay. That's it.
Oh, is it on my space?
Yeah. Do you want to do that part of it to add to it? Let me assign it to you. Hold on, guys. So grab your laptop. You can just set that stuff on my desk. That's fine. My mess of papers. So many colorful papers right now, too. So pause one moment, guys.
You haven't missed anything.
I'm assigning the math space part.
You guys are really close together. I guess I chose another time. Yeah, really.
Yeah, you might want scratch paper.
Yeah.
So what?
It's gonna be a very long day. Oh, also, do we ever get the schedule for tomorrow? Like,
I had it.
I have it too.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Can I show her a picture of it?
No, I'll pull it up here in a second. Okay, Sophia, you can go in the hall and work on that, okay? And it's 20 minutes for this part too.
And I love how it's not no.
All right, guys. So some of you, again, as I was saying, probably just know, oh, this is A to the C equals B.
Yes.
Do a lot of you guys just know that? Yes. Okay. Exponentiating both sides means whatever the base is, you make that the base, and then this is now the exponent. It's like saying A to the log base A of B equals A to the C. This cancels and you just have B equals A to the C. I understand that that is obviously more complicated than just memorizing the A to the C equals B. We will get into some weird logs where it's like 3 to the log base 3 of 7, and you have to evaluate that.
Oh.
It's 7. Yeah. Okay. As long as you guys understand that, just do it the other way then. Okay. Yes, Ethan.
It gets rid of the log A, right?
Yeah, because think if we had like 2 to the log base 2 of 8, it's 8. You could also evaluate that. I know log base 2 of 8 is 3 and 2 cubed. Like, that's why it works. Okay. We'll do more with that in a little bit though. Okay, so let's try another one. All right, log of 1,000 equals 3. We're rewriting that as an exponential. What's the base, guys? 10. So this is 10 to the what equals what? What? Yeah, you see? Okay. They're easier when it's actual numbers because you can actually evaluate it. One more. Let's do log base 4 of 1 over 64 equals -3. So what do we say? Yep, 4 to the -3rd is 1 over 64.
Would you like do 4 to the -3rd, or would you just leave it like that?
I'm just simply asking you on these to rewrite it as an exponential, so you'd want to leave it this way. Next section, we're going to solve them, and so then you would do the evaluating. This is really just to make sure you remember what you're doing with logs. Yeah.
So log is just actually like, log is just like, log is 10.
Yes, if nothing's written, it is log base 10. Just like if it's natural log, what's the base? E. Okay.
I'm surprised I remember that.
It was stuck down in your brain somewhere. All right, so next we're going to solve some log equations. Let's do 2 equals log base 5 of x. How are you going to solve this, guys? Very easily, yeah. It is a simple one, right? All right, what do we get? 5 squared is x, 25 is x. Okay, we'll keep moving. All right, how about x equals log base 2 of 8?
So they just like do this.
Yeah, guys, if you're just like, and x equals 3, that's great. Are we okay with that? Yes, okay. Yeah, these are quick. When is it going to go off the rails? Well, hopefully not on day 1 of the skill, but we're keeping it on the rails so far, guys. That is a 9. 1/2 equals log base 9 of x. Okay. No. Not. And I'll explain why.
Oh, no, yeah. Okay, all right, yeah.
All right, we're okay there, right?
Yeah.
What does 9 to the 1/2 mean? It means the square root of 9. Okay, and I'm hearing some plus or minus 3s. No, it is only 3. Guys, you didn't it wasn't x squared equals 9 and you had to take the square root to solve it. That's where the plus minus comes from. Also, the -3 would not work in this. You cannot take the log of, oh, I didn't need to erase that, of a negative number. We're going to graph logs here in a minute, and that's, you'll see the graph, like there's the vertical asymptote and nothing to the left, okay? There's no way you can raise 9 to some exponent and get a negative number.
Can we do one more?
We're going to evaluate now.
I just have like a space.
We just keep going, guys.
It's not even 9 o'clock yet.
No, that's good.
It's not. Oh my.
It's not 9 o'clock?
No.
The clock's right there.
Clock is there
I have
and
really hard
there.
time being in 11 class.
You're pretty more noisy than we have.
Well, that's that one.
We learned that.
That's 64.
Is that a 6x?
Ooh, that was a 64.
It's just like hard for me to think of what the numbers represent. Like 3 is 15. I can't just be like, oh, well, it's blah blah blah. I have to think of everything.
If we go to number 19 on examples. That's it. Evaluate.
Wait, is this it?
What is it?
Oh, is that it?
3. Okay.
Equal sign.
So it didn't say solve, it said evaluate, right? Solve would definitely have equals something. This is just evaluate the log. Let's try again. Log base 3 of 1 over 81.
Oh, wow.
Still on the rails, guys, I promise.
81 to the negative first power.
Negative, yep.
Right?
We're moving today, guys.
I feel so
I'm so happy to go to half day.
I keep forgetting that.
This 4-day week is great.
Honestly, it has to be
Oops, sorry, you wouldn't have any equals.
That was me kidding my last week.
All right, how about that one, guys? Log of 1.
I forgot about the magic number.
The magic number. Yes. Okay, guys, what's happening here? You're thinking 10 to what power gives me 1? 10 to the 0 power, okay? That's one you should definitely know. I lied, we're going to have more than 19 because I didn't number all of these. It's not bad, though.
The number of trees I'm killing right now is
What about natural log of 1?
Mr. Lake hates the environment.
I don't copy giant packets.
Is that
Natural log of 1. Natural log of 1. ln of 1.
Am I overthinking this? Is it just
That's log base E. Don't ever write log base E, though. I will just cross it out on your paper and say no.
No, it helps me to write it out.
No.
It's so complicated.
You need to know that natural log means a base of E. So, guys, what is this one? Also 0. Yes, that's sure. Leave no evidence. Just one more.
Oh, so 17.
No. One more than 19. Oh,
we like still in the evaluation part?
we're going to do 2 more evaluating and then graphing.
You want page 3 of those?
Yeah, I mean it's front and back.
All right, guys. Natural log of E. 1. Question? Yeah. No, your scores are in cis, but people still have to make it up, so you'll get it next class.
What?
Okay, then.
Who was that?
All right, one more evaluating. Log base m of m to the 5th.
Isn't it just
Oh, that's just.
It's just 5, yes.
That's.
Okay. You know things.
You still have 2 more examples.
Yeah, but it's not under evaluate, no?
Nope, we're moving on to graphing now.
Page 3.
Woo!
Is this the curveball before it goes off the rails?
No, I make graphing logs pretty easy.
Thank God.
You were good with the graphing exponentials, right?
It's exactly what it's like flip around the point. That's how we did it. I remember the other class, I was pulling other people's notes and I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah, you can make it real complicated.
In our class we just literally just run it out and then flip it, I think. That's what we did.
I mean, I don't know.
Okay, guys, remember on the front we did f of x equals a to the x, and our 2 points We're 0, 1, and 1 base. Right, with exponentials? You've already written this once today. Okay. Logs are the inverse of exponentials. What do we know about inverses?
The y and x are.
The y and x are flippy. Yes. So instead of, so this was exponentials.
Are we still evaluating?
Nope.
What is it called?
Graphing.
We're writing things. Logs. So what 2 points am I going to start with for logarithm graphs?
1, 0, base 1.
There you go. Your exponential had a horizontal asymptote. What do you think logs have? Vertical asymptote, yep. Okay, so let me just show you one. This is not a numbered example, guys.
So should we draw it or no?
Yeah. So if it's log base 3 of x, what am I going to graph? What are my 2 points, guys? 1, 0, and 3, 1. Where is my vertical asymptote? X equals 0. And there's your graph. You know, it's so painful.
Why did they teach us that? They were like, you need to have at least 5 points on the graph. And I'm like, why? That's such a waste of time.
Sometimes our schools will get like math.
They're insane, yeah. All right, guys. And remember logs being inverses of exponentials. If I had graphed the exponential, I'll do it in purple here, y equals 3 to the x. That would be here and here. Do you guys see how those are reflected across the line y equals x? That's always true of inverses when you graph them. Okay. So let's graph a couple of logs and then we'll be done with notes.
What's the scale that we're playing?
I'll explain once we get to it. I think I'm on 19, right?
Exactly is a envelope.
2.
I have this
That's a baby number.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Can we do it on our own?
Yes.
It looks less scary.
That's been 20.
Now you can do this. All right, guys. Graph this one. Give it a try on your own.
Yeah, that should be 20.
Check in with your neighbor. Do you agree? Already checked.
Oh, I think it was 3.
It's a 2.
My blindness. Yeah, I do that.
All right, guys, so you start with your 2 points, 1, 0, and then base 1. So in this case, 2, 1. Where am I shifting? Yep, and I can do that all at once. 1, 2, 3, 1. 2, 3, 1. Where is my vertical asymptote? Yeah, that's going to be whatever that, you know, the last one, it was the vertical shift. Now you have a vertical asymptote, so it's the side-to-side shift that impacts that. There is your graph, sort of. Okay. Questions on that one? It's very much the same process as the exponential graphs. You know, it's just get your 2 points, do the transformation. You just have to recognize the shape, which is a little more flat there. All right, let's do one more graph. Anybody questions here? I don't want to leave you behind. Yeah,
What
Maddie.
if it was like squared? What if like X was being squared?
I won't do that to you. That's not a kind of transformation you would see, because that's going to make a completely different graph.
Hypothetically,
Wait,
I don't even know off the top of my head. Why what? I'm sorry.
is the y equals like 1?
If we plug us, no,
Okay.
it's not. Because if you plug 0 in, log base 2 of 3 is not, yeah, is not pretty. And then -1 of not pretty is still not pretty. So, yeah. All right, let's try our last one here, guys.
So all we'll have to graph is like the 2 real points.
2 points. The asymptote, yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't know why they always want us to find they want us to find 3 points. Like that is so much effort, you know.
You're going to do this on your own, but I'm going to help you with one little part before you start graphing. 3 log base 4 of negative x minus 1 plus 2.
wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's so
We're just jumping right in.
It has like 2 different aspects.
It will not have 2 asymptotes now. Oh, are you talking about the x squared one? Yeah, weird stuff happens there, right? Okay. The only thing you need to be careful of on this one, guys, is I would actually rewrite it. Because we have a negative on the x in here, it's messing with things. You need to write this by factoring out the negative. Because where is the shift, like left or right? What is it actually now? To the left one. Initially, doesn't it look like it's going to the right one? Because the reflection, like, it's just weird. Do the reflection first, factor that out, then do the left one up 2, okay? So try to graph it from there. Yes.
So if there's ever a negative for the x, you want to factor it out.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if it's just negative x and that's the only thing there,
Okay,
that's fine. Yeah, but if there's other terms with it, then you need to factor it out. All right, I'll give you a minute on this one. Quite a few pieces. Well, you know, a few minutes. Yes. No, but I'm recording right now, so I'll post it to you. Start on it. Let me see. Let me find you last year's. What is your email?
19.
It's going to say 2.5, but it's the same thing. It was just labeled differently last year. So see if that worked, and then you can start. Okay. Yes. Check in, guys.
The X is on the side.
The negative, yeah. I mean, it's okay. Get it. Oh no, a bunch of squiggles.
No, you just do it in the
Oh, you're looking at Desmos? Yeah. Wow. What do you mean? Oh, you guys are blue.
Okay, we have to solve this.
So I put the left side as correct. Yes. And it's both skill 1 and skill 2. Giving you lots of stars. All right, guys, are we ready?
No.
Nope. Almost.
Not the points though.
Okay. Are we good with starting with 1, 0
Yes.
and 4, 1? Okay. Again, you don't have to write this out. I'm just showing you with the points what's actually happening. The 3 in front, what does that do? Vertical stretch. So what do I multiply by 3? The y values. And then what does the negative in by the x do? Right? Flips over the y-axis. You're essentially taking the x values times a -1. So by flipping and stretching, 1, 0 is going to become -1, 0. 4, 1 is going to become -4, 3. Like, you can write it out if you need to. So flipping and stretching, flipping and stretching. Here we go. Then what is my last step? I will need an asymptote. And what about the shifting? Left 1, up 2. So the asymptote shifted left 1. Where is my asymptote? Oh, I didn't shift up 2 yet. That's why. My asymptote will go through there. Left 1, up 2. Left 1, up 2. Somewhere over there. And there you go. How'd we do, guys? Yeah, the base is 4. So I started with, I always start with 1, 0, base 1.
Yeah.
So the base was definitely 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I've got a 3 in front. Is that what you forgot?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I shifted it before.
Oh, yeah, you can't do that. It doesn't work well. Well, I mean, you can, but you'll graph the wrong thing. Do that. Well, it happens. All right, guys. Question. I'll leave it up here for a minute. Do it a piece at a time. Do not try to, like, just look at it and go, okay, that point would be here. Don't do that to yourself. Put the points, move them, okay? Make it easier on yourself. There's no like bonus points for, oh, you didn't write anything down. That is not how this works. Ben?
Is the vertical asymptote exponential?
Yep. You're welcome. Anything else?
Yeah.
We good? We got through that quickly, guys. Okay. We are going to play the bluffing game next.
We got like a 5-minute break.
Oh, you can have a small break while you get out your whiteboards. Guys, get out your whiteboard and marker, and then I'll explain. Well, I mean, the whole game is kind of, it's not super intense. You'll have some moments throughout.
I love the marker.
Okay.
We're going to use this They're right.
Some of the desks have erasers in them.
My Spanish teacher stole all the kids' socks.
It's actually a good idea. I need to clean out my kiddo sock drawer, so those would work well. Bummer.
Let's take a tissue. We'll just share.
I've got a rat. You've got a whiteboard.
I don't have a whiteboard.
I promise, there are plenty of whiteboards. People just put them back in weird places.
Who wants the marker?
I don't even get a
I need a marker. I need a marker.
Wow. Great.
Go ahead. Easy.
I didn't even
There we go. Okay, everybody's situated.
Yeah, you drew a freaking marker.
I did see that. All right, guys, we're splitting the room, so it's me facing you. You guys are the right side of the room to me, and you guys are the left side. Okay. And everybody will do the problem, and then I'll say, okay, right side. Stand up if you think you got it right. And then however many people are standing is how many points the question's worth. So that's where the bluffing comes in. Because even if you don't think you have it right, you can still stand up. And I will pick one person from that team to show me their answer.
Like a random.
Okay? Don't say that. Yeah. Well, I might not call on Josh every time. And you don't know which side I'm calling on. And if the one side misses it, the other side can steal it for half the points.
Oh,
Okay? Yeah, whole right side, whole left side. Split down the middle.
Guys, we're the left.
You guys are the left.
So what's the strategy that people stand up and
Act like you know what you're doing. Yeah. If you are like standing up and really like, I might call on you. Don't do that. Let's -2 times 4 to the x minus 3 plus 1. Graph.
Graph it.
Okay, so just be as
What else did you want to
be as
do with
vague
that?
as possible.
I don't know. So how neat does this graph have to be?
I mean, I'll just come over and look at it, and hopefully I can
Great.
see it.
0, 1.
This would be
Yeah, and then
Dude, that just like label my friends. I can't believe it. I'm just labeling my friends.
Oh my god, wait.
How many points do you have?
2. 2. That's all we use. I'm not a fan of like the giant chart of points that you plotted in. There's no need. All right, are we ready, guys?
Wait.
Sorry.
It's an aggressive pace.
You better wait. What if he's lying?
That'd be really funny.
Okay, let's go left side. Stand up. So let's see how many points it's going to be worth for you guys. Don't show me yet. That's the picture. 1, 2, that's it? Everybody else standing up? Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 points possible.
I'm not going to be that person.
Yes.
Yes! Let's go, Rebecca.
I'll show you. All right, I'll show you guys. Maybe.
I think that right there is 3,000.
My safe
Maybe.
Maybe she'll call me every single time. That'd be really funny.
That actually would be fun.
Just every time it's on the left side.
All right, guys, you stretch by -2, and then we are going right 3 and up 1. So there, right? Something like this. Okay. All right, questions on the first one? Okay, they didn't miss it, so you don't get a steal, but you guys will get the next one. All right, let's try again. We'll do another graph.
It's a new one?
Yep. That's a 5. -2, log base 5 of x plus 3 minus 1.
Can we use our notes?
Yes.
This is great.
Which is why you missed it.
I didn't change anything, I promise. It's been the same problem the whole time.
And then 5 years.
No, I don't think so. Don't think it is. It's like 1-0 and base.
But this is why we're doing this, so you can figure that stuff out, okay? Yeah.
Watch.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, right. Watch.
Okay.
We're blocking. I bluffed that I got it wrong just to make you like feel
Ah,
that you're
okay.
gonna call on me,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna get it right.
See if I manage to get you.
Right
Yeah.
side's turn. So.
But you guys might steal. They
Steal
missed.
that.
Yeah.
I got it. So you go.
He's so helpful.
In every class yesterday, I called on someone. I was like, okay, I think they have it. And they missed it. Every single time. I was like,
You have to exude confidence.
like,
Actually,
well, no, they acted like they did. And I was like,
fake it till you make it, baby.
oh, yeah. Act like you're where you're supposed to be.
Just this one base.
Stand up every time. No, I don't think I'm right.
Are we ready, right side? No, okay, not standing.
Get up first.
You're not making me think you can't just copy this. You said.
Oh, I can't.
I know you. Okay.
Yeah, stand up. You had it right. Yeah.
Oh, I feel you're right. Let's not get that.
Yeah. Good job. 10 points.
I need one. I'm giving it one more people to stand up.
So. All right, guys. Remember, it's 1-0. Base 1 multiply by -2 on the y values. And then you're going left 3 and down 1. And there you go. Okay, very fast. You get the idea, right? Okay, question. A little more graphic. We'll see how much time we have. We'll do, each team gets one more graph.
Who are grass? Wait, we have to get
Oh.
everyone to stand up. Because I don't.
And you do not know which side I'm calling on this time.
Oh,
That's just paper.
No.
We both
Sweet. What?
Hey guys, make it +3 because otherwise it's really hard. There we go. +3.
I don't know. I wouldn't think.
Yes.
Yes. I mean, we could do it now. I mean, yes.
Hey, if she's right, she's right.
Bro, it's not for your
Because I don't think I want to grab her.
0, 1.
0, 1.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
1.
0, 1.
Could we?
This would be.
Let's have one person. I'll do it my way, and let's do it the other way and see how that works out.
Let's see where we end
Let's
up.
see where we are. Yeah.
Hey guys, let's go know your best. Okay.
You could either do 0, 1, 1, 1, 4, or you could and then you could do the 1 for y.
Put them away again.
The other one is 0, but
I don't blame Sean. We'll go Adam. I don't know. Remember, guys, everybody should be doing this. You do not know which team I'm calling on.
I'll keep trying.
No, it's not. It's not.
With that, and then you would just do 0.
Yeah, Jane, are you surviving?
Yeah.
Okay.
My allergies get really bad when like
The seasons change.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. My brain has
Left the building.
absolutely gone. What am I doing? That's the real question. Yes, that's what I mean. It's drawing its own graph. It's not a fun
I think you're breaking the law there.
I really do. I don't think this is but I ended up.
Don't let the other team see it.
Yeah.
Why do you play soccer?
Are we ready? No. Collective no.
I'm begging you for this one.
It's please give it to them. Please give it to them.
No, we're ready.
No, hold on. No. That's not how that works. I'm doing a math legal. Oh,
Doing a mathy legal.
definitely doing a math legal right now. I don't think I can do this. Oh, wait,
You're making me down myself.
30 more seconds, guys.
You did the verdict class.
no, it's like
You were doing it.
oh yeah, and I said that well before.
what?
Okay, I told you.
Yeah, the one doesn't work.
Now you go.
Okay, let's go. Right side.
No!
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me count first.
Please, do it.
12 points. Okay.
Pick Aiden. Pick Aiden.
What? No! Let's go! Let's go! You know very well. I always call I did get to
This shot was power.
Let's pick.
Ah, you should pick.
That's great.
You're welcome.
That would be.
That makes so much
All right, we'll do that next time. Like next time we play it, you guys will get a pick for that.
You're welcome, gang.
Okay, guys, let's look at this one. Realize when I give you a fraction like 1/4, what could I do with that?
Is it 4 times?
Yeah, so this is really, it's easier to do that.
So I just messed up my graphic.
Some of you did it with the 1/4 and had like your fraction stuff. That's okay, but that's more painful.
Can I see yours?
I'm allowed to do that?
Yeah. So 0, 1, 1, 2, 3,
Well, how do I get
4.
there? I just say.
And then you're flipping over here because of the negative in the exponent.
I'm sorry.
And then also flipping and stretching with the -2 out in front. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No, I think we all did it wrong.
And then we're going up 3. I'm out of colors. Somewhere there.
Yes.
There, 1, 2,
Or
3.
even just
Yes.
Okay. Not everyone had those exact 2 points because if you kept the 1/4, it looked slightly different, but you had the same graph. You just had to. Okay, one more graph.
Everyone has to say that.
Oh, we're doing another round, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to stand.
We should have a rule you can make someone stand up.
No.
Force them.
And then you call their bluff.
Force them to their.
But next time we will play where you guys can pick who answers that's
Yeah.
standing up. The other team gets to pick who answers. Not until like next time. Today we're just doing
Tomorrow.
tomorrow. I don't think
We need your job. Tell something.
this is a little mean. We don't want to do that.
No.
Exactly, that's what we would have won.
All in good fun.
All right, guys. Everyone should do this because if one side misses it, the other side can steal it.
This is a very smart way of getting us.
I did it yesterday too.
Why can't we just not like everyone on the winning side gets it?
I'm not sure there's equal knowledge here on your whole team. Definitely. Oh, I suppose I should grab this.
This becomes 4 color 2. If you can actually rescind me, then that's their problem.
That is true, actually.
And then we flip it this way, right? So that this becomes.
And then you go left, up, 2.
Negative 3. You did this.
We got like one
Real possibility.
Teachers watch out.
I know you did that right.
Really want to leave with like 1
Watch out, lady.
Coming.
I just did
Okay.
and I wasn't here when we got our test back for unit 1.
Okay.
So like I had all the stuff.
The that green folder over there that says second
I
period.
got it back.
Like later. Yeah.
So it's like I need this.
There's this thing called Warhawk.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Mental note. You'll be there next time.
Okay.
It stinks right now how you can't go anywhere except for Warhawk Times 2 for 2 weeks. I was like,
For the wings program, you don't even get chicken.
you do not get chicken wings. Are we ready, guys? Okay.
So this is like 7 4.
Calling you? Okay, we'll see.
Oh, wait, they get to call us.
No, we're starting that next time. We're not. You didn't get a pick there, so I won't let them pick yours. Got to keep it somewhat fair, right? Okay, are we ready? Left side, stand up.
Get up! Get up! Get up!
There should be 14.
Let's go! Let's go! No, it's too late. It's too late.
Six, 7,
Chill out, man.
13. Okay.
Call on
You're gonna call on Aiden.
Call on Aiden.
You're not gonna call on
Aiden.
Aiden, okay, right?
Call on Aiden.
Any of them.
Wait, how come we stood up after? That's not even fair.
I stood up right away. That was difficult. I at least stood up right away.
Hold on, I just realized that that's like the smart.
Let's go.
Hey, this man is in the lead.
He's on the board.
Hey guys, with this one, what you really have to be careful of, remember you're factoring the negative out of there. So where is this actually going? Left, yeah. Okay, we ended in a tie. Good job, guys.
Why don't you make somebody do a problem?
No. Oh my gosh. She was trying to get caught up on the notes while we were doing it. All right, guys, there is math-based homework. Hey guys, there's one question on math space where you have to fill in a table. I'm sorry. The rest of the question is good. I know the table is annoying. I hate it. Sorry.
I'm not.
I know. I know. I opened it. I was like, oh.
This is